So let's get inside our game cupboard, and here we'll click Add Game at the bottom of our screen. And you'll notice that there are a ton of TinyEYE games that you have at your fingertips. At the beginning, it's a little overwhelming, but I have some tips to help you kind of be able to narrow down which would be best to be used for your students. You'll notice when you click on a game that some things change within this area of the screen, within the right-hand side area. Some of the games won't have this game set area highlighted. You notice that most of these games do not. That means that that game stands alone. It does not need a game set. And another thing that you'll notice is that when you click on the game name, you'll see a description that's intended for you that gives some suggestions about some skills that the game is intended for. And also, you'll be able to click here and scroll down to view the instructions for that game. The instructions are also what the student will view when, or what you can view also when you're using that game during therapy sessions. So let's take a peek so I can show you where you will see those instructions come up. We'll preview this game. You'll notice that the instructions will come up right here in the center of the screen as soon as you enter the game, and you can view them here, can scroll down to view, and the student will be able to do so at home too. If you've already seen them and you don't want to see them again, you just click here, Don't Show Me Again. And there's a little reminder that tells you that if you ever might need to view them again, you can click on our friend Dillard the Duck. He's always ready and willing to give you the instructions again. I'm going to close the instructions. Let's take a look at another game that allows us to use a game set. Balloon Pop is a fun one. Balloon Pop is a day at the fair for you and your student where you get to step right up and see how many of your words it will take to pop your balloon. Let's say that Billy is also working on, a language goal. And we're working on using some simple concepts. Let's say Billy's working on using long and short. So we'll scroll down to make sure that these are the target words we like. They look good. We'll save it to our student's backpack. The only thing that appears is the title of the game, Balloon Pop. That doesn't give the student or parent a lot of information about what to do. So you're definitely going to want to include notes, a note for the student, even just a brief one to remind them of how they're going to use their game, or maybe even a video. But there's another solution. If we click on the game name, you'll notice that the game comes up for us.
Press start to enter Balloon Pop.
We don't have to play it though. In this case, we are bringing up the game just so that we can change the game name. You'll notice that I can edit this game. I can even completely change the game name totally, or I can just say Balloon Pop for long and short. And if I'm happy with that title and I just still want to save it to the backpack, then I can click Save here. If I decide I'd rather not save the game that way, and maybe even I wanted to delete it, I can click Delete Game here. No, I don't think they are so smart at TinyEYE. They make sure that we have an opportunity to say, oops, I messed up. So we don't want to delete the game, so we'll click Cancel. I still want to save it into the backpack, and you'll notice that the game name has been changed, and that's what the student will see when they open up their backpack at home. The student's backpack, is different also in another way. They will not see any of this information that's on the left-hand side or at the top of the screen. They will see only three sections: their games section, their notes section, and videos section. No other information is available to them. The students' backpack is also completely confidential. With their username and password, no one else is allowed to have access to that other than their parent or caregiver. So now we've had an opportunity to get a little practice time in our sample school and sample student accounts. We've also had an opportunity to create our first student and our first school and get our feet wet with actually putting games into their backpack and adding notes and adding videos and changing game names. Um, it's been a pleasure to have met with you today. I want to encourage you, as I said, that TinyEYE is here and we want to listen to you, so please click on link the cell phone. If you ever have any questions for me or for the TinyEYE software development team, we are always here to serve you. And also, I just wanted to mention that we are always looking for licensed and qualified SLPs. If you'd like to hear more information about how to become a TinyEYE SLP and to learn about what it would be like to work from home, please feel free to contact me at backpack@tineye.com. That's backpack@tineye.com. And I'd be happy to give you any information. Also, if you know of any students or schools that are in need of services that for whatever reason don't have access to them right now, if you can contact us, we'd be happy to put you in contact, or the school, or maybe a contact person in the school, and in touch with someone at TinyEYE who can help them get that process started. And you can contact me again at backpack@tineye.com. Or at our 800 number, which is 1-877-846-9393. Thanks again for meeting with me today. Bye-bye.